Hola! Aaron Goldman here. Thanks for joining me on my Googley Lessons blog tour as I hit the interwebs in support of my new book, Everything I Know About Marketing I Learned from Google, now available in bookstores everywhere. Today I am coming to you in living color from Kutchera.com. If everything I know about marketing I learned from Google, then everything I know about multicultural marketing I learned from Joe Kutchera. That said, the 20 Googley lessons in my book certainly apply no matter who or what demographic or segment of the population you're marketing to. So let's go through them one by one, and they will magically appear on my board here, and we'll talk about how they relate to whatever audience you're trying to reach. Chapter 1, Lesson 1, Relevancy Rules. The idea here is keeping your message relevant no matter if you're talking to US Hispanics, African Americans, Caucasians. Keep it relevant to them and their needs. Number 2, tap the wisdom of crowds. It's all about harnessing the collective knowledge within your target audience and giving them a voice. Chapter 3, keep it simple, stupid. That's going to mean different things to different people. Just be careful not to offend. Chapter 4, mindset matters. Reach your target audience at a time when they're most receptive to your message. Chapter 5 is be where your audience is. And that's going to really be different depending on who it is you're targeting to as a marketer. Chapter 6 is don't interrupt, and that's really important because at the end of the day, your audience is going to be doing something. If you're targeting Hispanics and they're in the middle of watching a soccer game or football, as they call it, don't come in with your message. You're just going to annoy them. Find a different time, wait till the game's over, and then play the commercial, or put a subtle overlay on the screen, or make it commercial free, brought to you by, insert logo at the top. Chapter 7, act like content. Create valuable assets that your audience can really take and use and help improve their lives. Chapter 8, test everything. Chapter 9, track everything. Everything that you do can and should be measured. Use that to then, Chapter 10, let the data decide. Don't make judgment calls. Do what the data tells you. Chapter 11 is brands can be answers. And in here we're really talking about how can you position your brand as solving a fundamental need to your audience, to the segment of the population you're trying to reach. Chapter 12, your USP, unique selling proposition, is critical. How can you take your entire brand promise and really make it hard-hitting and compelling to the point where it resonates with your audience and they want to tell other people about it? Chapter 13, your competition's broader than you think. You're up against a lot of different marketers, whether it be other people who've identified the same segment of the population that you're going after, or just have similar products or services. Chapter 14 is you can learn a lot from a query. And here, what can you learn from how people are searching and apply that to your marketing? Are people searching for your product more in the United States, Latin America, Spain? If you're reaching Hispanics or the Spanish-speaking segment, these are important things to understand because there's also very big cultural differences, as Joe will tell you in his book, Latino Link, available soon from Paramount Books. There you go, Joe. Got a plug for you. Maybe we can even make the book image appear right here. Where was I? Chapter 15, sex sells. Be very careful with this one, all right? In different cultures, sex is taboo. In other cultures, sex is sort of less taboo and more acceptable, to play off of those memes. Chapter 16, altruism sells. Now this one transcends any type of specific audience or segment of the population. Altruism sells. If you do good, if you be good, then people will want to be associated with you and your brand. Chapter 17, show off your assets. Bingo. Show off your assets. Take everything that you have, make it available to your audience. Chapter 18 is more shelf space, the better. Thank you, Mr. Cameraman. Chapter 18, the more shelf space, the better. Be everywhere you can to get your message in front of your audience. Chapter 19, make your company a great story. Really give it a voice and a dimension that allows people to identify with it. And Chapter 20, don't rely on search engine marketing alone. Every different audience is going to interact with different media at different times and different places. So you're going to want to understand that right mix. And believe me, as much as search is universal, it's not the only thing. You need to find ways to reach your audience. So there you have it, 20 Googley lessons in my book, how you can apply them to multicultural marketing. Read my book, then read Joe's, and you'll be in good shape. I could go on all day, that is just my way. I could take off this hat and put on a bandera, and then I get back to JoeKutchera.com, whose blog I'm on. He doesn't even know my mom, but she makes a mean Google, and you can learn from Google a lot lots of things, but I don't start to sing, I just bring it on back and ring out the profits of the P&L. You know I will not go to hell, cause these rhymes are too legit. In my trailer video, I said I don't quit. You know I just make that cash money, baby. You know I do it up in my Mercedes. I'm like P. Diddy, I'm like P. Daddy. I don't know what to call him. He is like my caddy, daddy's laddie. I don't even know. I got to flow and I got to go. So stop what you think. Latino Link will be in stores next week. Doesn't rhyme with link. Week, link, maybe, maybe not. Don't forget about my book, Group Shot, Pan In, Pan Out, and Peace. Oh, it's upside down. Really? Come on. Thanks for joining me. To watch more videos and buy the book, check out googleylessons.com/blog tour.